Hey everybody, my name is Danny, and this is my vlog. Um, my vlog, for those who are new, it's just kind of a video blog of just things that I just feel like talking about, whatever's on my mind. Um, yeah, um, whatever kind of the things that I think that I just feel like talking about, and that type of stuff. Okay, what is today? Today is Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. It's it's 4:37 p.m. here. Yeah. So I'm just going to adjust this. Yeah, just to make sure that the sound is just adequate here. Okay, I just wanted to start off by saying that I just made a few purchases over the last couple days, and yeah, shopping can be fun. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what I have. Oh, I forgot. First of all, I just wanted to, in my last vlog, I did show you this new globe that I bought, but I decided to bring it into this vlog again because I just think it's just so cool. So, this is when it's not lighted. It's a little dark in here, which is kind of why I purposely wanted it a little dark so I could just contrast it with the light that goes on. So, you see it now, you see the globe now without the light, and in a few seconds you will see it with the light. Again, I know I showed you this before, but it's just pretty cool, so I just want to show it to you again. So, without the light, with the light. Yeah, pretty cool. So, I'm just gonna rotate it a bit so that hopefully you can see it a little better. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And maybe actually I'll bring the camera up so that you guys can have a better look at it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. I'll contrast it. So I'll turn the light off, and I'll turn the light on. Yeah, quite the difference. Yeah, I actually have another smaller globe too, which you can see right now. This smaller globe, again, which you can see right now, I bought it actually at a different store, but it's still pretty good because it's conveniently small like that. So, I mean, if you ever like traveled and you felt the need to bring a spherical map, you could probably easily bring you this one rather than a big one. But yeah, much less expensive, but much more portable. I guess I'll show you guys a little bit. Yeah. So there it is. A much smaller version, but still okay too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I wanted to show you guys some other purchases that I bought that I think are kind of neat, and I think they'll keep vlogs a little more interesting rather than talking about the same things all over again. Yeah. Guess what this is? Guess. Well, I'll take it apart. Here, actually I'll get some more light in here, because it's a little too dark in here. Yeah. So this, as I open it up, you will be able to see it's a compass. Yeah. So I've sort of always wanted a compass for like the longest time. It's just very useful to have, especially, I mean, if you're going somewhere new, or if you're hiking or going into the woods, or even boating, and if you don't know the area that well, definitely this could really save you. But it's also good to have a more accurate sort of representation of where things are. So it's brand new. I was kind of expecting something more simple. Something when I was a little kid, sort of they seemed to be a lot more simple. But yeah, the instructions are not too bad, but there's kind of a lot of different things that you can make out of it, but depending on what you want out of it. But anyways, yeah. So that's my compass. I think I'm gonna have some fun with it, because even with the compass, there's a couple of lenses, right? And then you have like the rings and stuff like that. I know this next thing is kind of like funny that I kind of bought it, but like ever since like my whole life, I've like never ever like really bought an umbrella. And I don't know, it's just something that like I've never like really bothered to buy, but I think my mother had one like at home, but I've never really used it, and I've never had one. But I think it's like, for some reason, maybe getting older, just walking in the rain just seems more like inconvenient. So the other day I sort of like bought an umbrella, so it's pretty neat. So yeah, they had like different umbrellas. They had like one normal size one, and then one that was kind of like extra large, and then they had this one which is a mini. But this size here is really all that I need. But I'm gonna see, like, it's kind of neat. Let's see this. Okay. So the reason actually that it didn't really completely pop open like it should is because that little Velcro strap that you wrap around so that you can stick it in this kind of like container holder, that was the Velcro strap was still like, I forgot to snap off the Velcro. So I want to try it again. Let's see here. Okay. So let's just pretend the Velcro is here. I take the Velcro. Let's just pretend the Velcro was fastened. I've released the Velcro. It's raining. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it worked. Cool. So, for some reason, I just think that's kind of cool. Alright, how it could just sort of do that. And then you just easily fold it. Let's see. Velcro. And then goes in the container. Yeah, so no more wet hair, right? On rainy days. Seems to be good. Yeah. And I just wanted to show you one more thing that I bought when I was shopping. I kind of like, I play sports and stuff, and like, so I kind of needed like another pair of like nylon track pants. So like, not really like gym pants that are cotton, but like the more nylon ones, because I find the nylon ones are a little better because they're lighter and they're more water resistant, and they're just easy. It's easy to move around with them. Yeah, so I just bought like a pretty nice pair. I'm pretty happy with it. So, yeah. So I already had a black pair, so buying this blue pair just puts that variety. puts that variety in. It's pretty good. And yeah, for these track pants, they usually sell them with the zippers on the bottom, which is fine. But the problem with zippers is that they usually always break. So if they break, it sort of just ruins sort of your whole outfit. So not having, like, for some reason they decided not to put the zippers on the bottom of these nylon pants, but which is a good thing. But anyways, yeah. So pretty happy with them. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to talk about soccer, because a lot of my followers are soccer people, because I'm involved with soccer. So lately I've been organizing like pickup games, pickup soccer games, and so our last game was Saturday. Um, it had been Sundays, but I switched it to Saturday because the forecast predicted rain on Sunday, and so we were actually kind of lucky that the forecast was good for us to play soccer on Saturday. Um, yeah, so um, I brought my nets and we played with my nets, and we had a nice game. We didn't have like a full, like, 11 on 11 full field, but it was pretty close to that. And yeah, mostly regulars, but it was friendly, um, competitive, challenging. The people were sociable, and they were all good sportsmen. The sportsmanship was good, and it's nice to get out and get some fresh air, being stuck inside all the time, all winter. And so it looks like the city's actually um, cutting the lawn, although they still haven't put in the mesh nets, and they still haven't put in the chalk lines yet. But hopefully that'll be soon. So maybe by next week. Um, yeah. So what's going on? What else is going on in the sports world? In hockey, the NHL, the Nashville Predators are doing well. PK Subban, the Canadian, um, who used to play with the Montreal Canadiens, he's playing with them. So I think the Pittsburgh Penguins are still in the playoffs. Um, yeah, soccer. I guess just going through my social media feed, there was all of that Champions League, the European Champions League. Um, I don't really watch that because it's just a little too much. I think there's just too many leagues and maybe too many of those tournaments. I think just last summer there was the Euro Cup, and so if they had the Euro Cup just last summer, I really understand why they would need another big European tournament the next summer. What else is going on in the sports world? Um, Yeah. So in St. John's, because we are here in Eastern Canada. Um, we are here in Newfoundland, and this area is basically the St. John's area. So there's a new big community center that's going to open on Thursday. Um, so I've seen pictures and it looks really good. Um, one big thing about um, one big thing about building athletic facilities is regarding swimming pools is I find that people are usually very, very cheap when it comes to swimming pools. Either they do not want to build swimming pools at all, or when they do, they build tiny little ones, right? Kind of like that's why they call those small little ones, they kind of nicknamed them Y pools. It's funny because in St. John's there was no swimming pool in the one that had been here for like forever. But then when they finally built a new YMCA and they built a new pool, they refused to build just even like a standard like 25-meter by 6 lane, right? They built it quite a bit smaller than that. And so, yeah, it sort of is a Y pool, right? It's like those types of pools are okay recreationally, but if you ever want to even like compete like through competitive swimming, well, the Olympics require a 50-meter pool, right? But I mean, I would be, I think most people would be satisfied to even just at least get a 25-meter pool, but at least to have 6 lanes, because you at least need 6 lanes to race in competitive swimming. But, most people, like, they will not, they're too cheap to even build, as I said, a pool that's just 25 meters by 6 lanes. So at this new community center on Carrick Drive, um, the Paul Reynolds or whatever, looking at the pictures, there were at least 6 lanes, and it did look like it was at least um, 25 meters. I mean, I don't expect them to go the full 50 meters, but at least if they can go 25 meters, they can at least do that, right? So um, that's really important because, um, competitive swimming or even, like lane swimming or that type of thing, it should, there, it can't be too small or else you won't be able to compete, or even with lane swimming, it's just going to be too damn crowded and people are just going to sort of get on other people's nerves and stuff. Um, yeah, so um, music. Um, yeah, so I heard that Ariana Grande, after that terrorist thing that happened in Manchester, 2 weeks later, she had a collaboration makeup with her and Justin Bieber and Katy Perry and Coldplay and a few other people. So that was pretty neat. Um, yeah. So, thinking what else is going on in the music world. Um, although London just had another terrorist situation a few days ago, where, if I read right, it was something like a terrorist drove into a bridge and killed people and then a terrorist got out and started stabbing people to death. So just crazy, right? Like, this has really got to stop. I don't know, like, people are just clueless as to figure out, like, what to do with these people. Movies. Yeah, I heard that the new Wonder Woman movie did really well, um, which is great. I didn't see it. I'd like to. I'll probably just watch it like on like DVD or something. But um, I think the problem for me with like those types of movies, especially, or movies in general, is that it's all, for me, it's all been done, right? And so, um, but even though it's something about that Wonder Woman, that lasso sort of weapon, yeah, it's pretty neat. It's kind of old school, right? TV. Um, I heard that Big Brother Canada, the way they worded it is that it's on hiatus for next year, for the next broadcast year. So the Big Brother Canada season just ended just a few weeks ago, and they've already made a confirmatory decision to not have the um, to not have the to not have the season broadcast at all for next year. So, meaning they're not even going to bother, like, try to sell it to another station or try to do different things or whatever. So that means that the ratings were just really brutal, like, for them to just instantaneously just say, oh wow, like, we're just completely, like, stopping the whole, like, Big Brother franchise, and they're not even trying to do anything. So, yeah, the ratings must have just been really, really bad. And it's complicated because there's a lot of things going on, right? As to why ratings would be low. But um, many different reasons. Television nowadays is not like it was a long time ago, right? Yeah, I'm just checking to see how much time I have left on my camera. So I might as well just use up the rest because there's not really that much left anyways. So, what else is going on? Yeah. I don't know. Am I getting better at, like, reading my globe? Right? This is the Philippines. This is Venezuela. This is Brazil. This is Chad. This is Egypt. This is Pakistan. This is Afghanistan. This is Dublin. This is Stockholm. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Thanks a lot. See ya. Bye.